Technology is a regular part of our life. Screens can have negative effects, but parents can help make technology a healthy part of childhood by supervising media use. Most children learn how to use a tablet or smartphone before they learn how to even ride a bike. Parental guidance is needed to ensure age-appropriate use of all media. But first, let's practice our breathing. With both feet on the ground, close your eyes and take 2 deep breaths. As you exhale, think about all the stress and frustration from this week leaving your mind and body. Think about a time you felt peace. Where were you and what were you doing when you felt relaxed? Hold that feeling of calm for a few moments. Take 1 more breath in and exhale long and slow. As parents, we have a lot on our plate. Days can be hectic and weeks full of chaos. It's important to find some time to relax. While screens offer entertainment and a chance to unwind, it is important to learn other healthy habits to relax. The same goes for our kids. Media use is all about healthy balance. Let's look at 3 ways we can help our kids develop healthy habits with their media use. Number 1, screens and media use should have time limits. The American Academy of Pediatrics suggests the following limits. Babies and toddlers up to 18 months should not have any screen time. Toddlers 18 to 24 months can have some screen time with a caregiver. Preschoolers should have no more than 1 hour a day of educational programming with a caregiver who can help them to understand what they're watching. School-aged kids 5 to 18 years old need to have limits. Screens should not replace playtime, reading, spending time with family, etc. It can be easy to lose track of time. We've all experienced getting sucked down a rabbit hole when it comes to social media. You start watching a YouTube video about how to unclog the kitchen sink, and an hour later, you're still watching, but now you're watching cats that are scared of cucumbers. Believe it or not, that's actually a real thing. Rules and guidelines are only effective when we apply them. Number 2, supervision is needed to ensure age-appropriate content. The quality of the media that your child watches can actually be more important than the amount of time they spend in front of a screen. Games, apps, and programs can be previewed before allowing kids to watch. Parents can also utilize ratings as guidelines. Each type of media has its own set of ratings, but parents can determine on their own what is suitable for their children to watch or to play. We can apply the same rules for our kids' physical and virtual environments. For example, if my household rule is to be kind, I can use kindness as a rule of thumb to determine if a particular program is suitable for my kids. If a household rule is not to hit anyone, I can monitor video games to uphold that same principle. Number 3, talk to kids about what they see or hear on the screen. We can use screen time to share our own beliefs and values with our kids. Positive messages can be reinforced with affirmations like, "Wow, I really liked in that movie how the girl ate lunch with the new kid at school. I think that was very kind of her." Or, "Did you notice how the boy helped his neighbor mow the lawn?" Negative messages can be addressed to help kids understand behavior choices. For example, "How did you feel when she yelled at her friend? What would you have done in that situation?" Or, "I noticed he made fun of that older lady. How do you think that made her feel?" One way we can help our kids to have healthy habits with media is to take a look at our own behavior. Parents lead by example. We may need to evaluate ourselves in the same way that we're monitoring our kids. Is your screen time use reflecting your family's beliefs and values? I encourage you to take a few moments to answer honestly to yourself. Managing your family's screen and media time will be ongoing, and it can be a challenge. When we can establish household rules, we can be sure our kids have a safe experience with media. Let's review our 3 points from today. Number 1, screens and media use should have time limits. Number 2, supervision is needed to ensure age-appropriate content. And number 3, talk to kids about what they see or hear on the screen. This is your daily reminder to do your highs, hurts, and hugs with your child. Tonight at bedtime, maybe after a story, ask your kid what was the best part of their day. Then ask what was the hardest or the most difficult part of their day. Finally, give them a big hug and remind them of your love and how that love will never change. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.